Have you ever wanted to quit your job and close those doors on corporate America for good? Well, I have the perfect person for you to talk to. Kellie Grutko is with Purposeful Pivot, and she's here to share her story today. I'm Andrea Ervay, your host for LKNConnect's Business Spotlight. And Kellie, I would love to introduce you to our Lake Norman residents. So
Uh,
please share what you do and why you do it.
yeah, hi. Thanks for having me. So I am the founder and what I call the chief pivot officer of Purposeful Pivot. And really, my mission is to help accomplish women that are experiencing corporate burnout to make a meaningful transition to their what's next. So they can lead a more meaningful, balanced, and purposeful life, beyond the boardroom. So whether it's somebody that's kind of they've been climbing the ladder and they get to the top and they're just not fulfilled, or someone that's recently been laid off and they don't want to go back to corporate, or even someone that's approaching retirement, but they don't really want to fully retire. They just want to find something more with purpose. That's where our one-on-one coaching comes into play. So we're all about trying to help women find their what's next without having to go through the long haul and all the self-doubt and worry that comes with it when you make a big move. So
Yes.
that's our goal.
Yes,
Yeah.
that's awesome. And what made you start this company?
Well, from personal experience,
Mhm.
I was in corporate marketing for my whole career for over 30 some years. And as an executive marketer at a really large corporation. And then just kind of got to that point where I just wasn't fulfilled. So left and then thought, okay, I'll try a different industry or something to just get me back in. And that I just still just wasn't feeling it when I made that move. So I kind of left and then just got on the hamster wheel again of applying for the same old kind of jobs. And I thought this just isn't right. And I started talking to a friend about an old dream I had years ago. And don't laugh, but it was to be a TV host for a wellness travel show. And so I started kind of leaning into that old feeling of, oh, I like to travel. I like to health and wellness. I like hosting people. So it kind of went into maybe I'll host retreats and do that
Mhm.
as my next purpose. And then talking to people, they thought, well, you go to retreats, but then you leave and you come home and don't do anything about it. And it's the same old thing. So then that led me to coaching, where I thought, well, maybe I can really stay with these women, coach them, and then help them just kind of take the stress out of trying to pivot to something new. And so that's why I did it, because I went through it. It took me almost a year to figure out what I was leaning into. And I think I can help women get there faster and not have to go through the struggle of finding it.
Well, thanks so much for sharing your story today, Kellie. We appreciate you. And I'm sure there are plenty of women in the Lake Norman area who would love to chat with you. So we will be sure to have the connection here in the show notes.
Awesome. Thank you so much. I appreciate it.